Right next to the news, we have our own stew. WIDR Kalamazoo. Right next to the news, we have our own stew. WIDR Kalamazoo. Right next to the news, we have our own stew. WIDR Kalamazoo.
WIDR Kalamazoo. Oh, we're here for you. Oh, we're here for you. On Kzoo Food. This is Kzoo Food, folks. Oh, it's so good to be back in the studio.
Same jingle. I mean, look
Same
at
jingle.
that. Listen to that.
Oh man, we got a lot of budget increase here, folks. In case you are listening online, you can see that we do have a new image, a representational image, new cover. Ooh, that looks nice.
Should be listening to online and live.
Yeah. Ideally, you got both on at the same time, just filling your brain hole with Kzoo Food.
So we know you are content goblins out there, and we're keeping you fed. We are keeping you fed with another new episode of Kzoo Food here.
Open your mouth.
From 89.1 WIDR FM. And today we have a great guest, Tasha Loomis, who is a production volunteer here at the station.
Absolutely.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do here at the station, Tasha?
Okay. I feel like I'm right now just shadowing Ryan and like learning how to produce and how to like mix things and how to, help out.
Yeah,
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know if Ryan agrees.
I mean, that's great. And I as well as being a great vocal talent as well.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
For those tuning into the station, hearing the Better Earth campaign PSAs, you know exactly who that is. That is Tasha Loomis. You're hearing her voice now, and you've been hearing her voice. So again, thanks for coming in, being on Kzoo Food this week.
And if we got
Thanks
any
for
listeners
having me.
out there who are interested in volunteering at 89.1 WIDR FM, go to widerfm.org and go to the volunteer tab right on the website. Again, that's widerfm.org, WIDRFM.org, volunteer tab.
How do you like it here, Tasha?
I love it. I'm learning so much. I've only been here a couple times, but everyone is so nice and like accommodating, and it's great. I like it a lot.
We try to make a nice space for artists and people to come together and make some really cool things.
Puts a smile on my face, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Let's get right into it.
Well,
let's get right into it.
Ryan, today we have a really kind of a topic that I'm scared. I'm shocked that we skipped over it. That
I'm offended, frankly.
People were mad at us for not doing this as quickly as we should have. But again, you goblins, for giving you what you want.
Goblins.
Is that what your fan base is called? The
They are now the goblins.
The goblins.
They are.
They're such gobs, dude. Like
And
we
we
get
have to-
texts at
we
2
have-
Gobs
a.m.
were
Like, when's
furious.
more Kzoo? We missed a week and we got the amount of goblinage that ended up in my inbox.
Wow.
My work email was abysmal.
Flooded.
I got flooded
I
with
didn't sleep
gobs
for that week. I
Yeah,
didn't sleep that whole week.
The whole time I was thinking like, damn, like we got to get an episode recorded real quick, real fast. But again,
A lot of pressure.
But I think it was all
my
in due
God.
preparation because it's a great topic to talk
I'm
about.
glad if we got to get the experience to come into this one so we can be real good. You know what I mean?
Real
This
good.
topic requires a really deft hand. Today, we are talking about tacos.
Thank God.
The classic, especially in my eyes, tacos are one of my favorite foods. I could eat tacos like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What would you want? What would be like a breakfast taco? It's got the egg in it. Like, have you had a breakfast taco?
Yeah,
before?
what is a breakfast taco?
taco?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Dude, one of my
could
favorite
probably make
meals
so
is
many
like
different
tortilla
types.
and an egg, honestly. I guess I don't consider it a taco, though. It's usually because they're usually separate.
breakfast burrito is, I guess, what they
Breakfast
I'd
burrito
call
definitely
it,
got
yeah.
co-opted, but I think a breakfast taco, because it's like tacos are traditionally smaller. So I think that's more conducive to the breakfast scene. Absolutely.
Like a egg and waffle, maybe.
Oh,
Would
like
be
the waffle
point.
as
Yeah.
the
Eggo
base.
waffle, and you
An
fold it
Eggo
up,
waffle.
and you just
I
fold
need
it in
a
half.
breakfast taco, guys.
Absolutely. Have you had like a bao bun taco?
Oh yeah. That
Insane.
nice soft dough.
Absolutely. And
Well,
then-
I'm glad we're here, and we're starting exactly how I wanted to
Why
start.
don't we move this? So that,
Sure.
Tasha, can you
Oh yeah. So
Move this. This is our
Oh,
panel for
the panel for discussion today.
Oh my
Ryan
gosh.
Ryan currently is up there.
thank you. That's
with
so
the panel.
helpful.
I had to adjust the sign so that we could all
Do you guys
see
have
it.
a tagline for Kzoo food?
Eat it up.
Eat it up.
Eat it up.
Yep.
Oh, let's make it. Now
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Now it is.
Eat
I
it
heard
up.
you earlier when you were talking about it. You were like Kzoo food open wide, and I thought that
Open
was really
wide.
fun. I was like,
That's
good. Yo, that's
Open
the
wide.
funniest thing
Eat
I've
up.
ever heard.
Yeah.
That is golden.
Open wide. Yeah.
oh
man.
my god.
Oh man! So right now you're listening to 89.1 WIDR FM. This is
You are.
Kzoo Food. We're
Don't
talking
forget
about
it.
tacos here.
that.
Don't forget that.
Now I'm glad we're starting like this because I wanted to define tacos. Now you brought up bao buns,
Yes.
bao bun tacos. Now like
Yes.
tacos almost can be defined as. How would you define a taco, Tasha?
Well, it's definitely not a sandwich. I'm taking a strong stance on that.
Okay.
I don't think a taco is a sandwich.
Ooh.
Controversial, but I need to speak my truth.
Stamp it down. Yeah.
Thank you.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
I feel like it does have to be like folded. Do you know what I mean?
It's got to
And,
have like
slightly
it's got to have a
open.
connection and then a fold there. All right. And just to play devil's advocate, does that make a hot dog a taco?
I was thinking that. I think it does.
Wow, folks.
I wouldn't. I mean.
Ryan, yeah, your definition?
I would not say it's far from the truth. I mean,
I'm
of
just-
taco or I mean,
I feel like that's
taco.
where that was the conclusion we came to.
I disagree.
Okay. That's
For radio's sake. Yeah.
and brutal.
If anything,
for sure.
your
Yeah.
opinion was trite and crude and crass. No. Like, I see where you're coming from, no doubt. But then that means a book is a taco, and then like, what are you talking about?
I don't
To
know.
me,
I mean,
it's got to have a tortilla.
maybe a book is a taco.
Gotta have a tortilla.
It's got to have a tortilla. Fold it up. If it's not a tortilla, it ain't a taco.
It ain't a taco.
Okay.
Understood.
I understand where you're coming from.
That waffle thing you mentioned, also crude, profane, and
Whoa.
unnecessary, Ryan.
Whoa.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, yet it's a very limited viewpoint. And I think when you get a bit older, you'll understand.
A little wiser.
Trust me, man.
That's not like your dad.
I got a waffle taco hanging out of my pocket right now.
old heads out there.
Whole time, Trust me, you'll understand. A hot dog's the best taco you ever had.
Oh my god. Get more life experience, champ.
Trust
And
me.
then-
And I hope by the end of the episode, I'm on your guys' page. But in good consciousnness, I cannot even imagine a hot dog.
I don't want to, but I mean, the written word is written word, my friend.
The scriptures say.
Yeah, the scripture say. You guys got a script with that?
And that's what we're talking about here at Kzoo Food.
Oh my,
We're bringing you
This is
the best
Kzoo Food,
talk here.
89.1 WIDR FM. This is Tasha Loomis Hour.
The Tasha Loomis Hour again.
Yeah.
Thanks
Oh
for
my
coming
gosh.
on the show,
Thanks
Tasha.
so much
Absolutely.
for having me.
Tacos.
I'm so excited to be here.
Tacos in of themselves, well, if it's all about the tortilla, the major question we have to ask ourselves.
I was just
then-
about to bring it here. Yeah,
Say it.
because you said it needs to be a tortilla, but you didn't say what kind. What kind are we?
Oh, goodness.
What does it have
Yeah,
to be?
good point.
Well, there's two major options. What are they, folks?
Corn.
And
Flour.
they're good. Both of them to me are great, but the unequivocal Taco King tortilla is the corn. It is the corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, I have to agree.
Yeah.
I wish we had more contention here for the drama, but I
No.
think we're all bright, educated individuals, and we know.
It depends because I feel like flour is just so consistent in its nature. I think that's like why
good
others
point.
may enjoy it more than the corn. But just a nice corn tortilla taco. I mean, like you cannot beat it.
Yeah.
The best corn is way better than the best flour, but it's not the other way around.
I agree.
I don't know if I said that right.
There's a measliness to some corn. I don't know if it's a freshness thing or it's ingredients,
Like quality, yeah, literally
quality, or
and-
something down the line. But a good fresh tortilla that they got to like double up because it's so
Yes,
fresh,
because it'll crumble.
It'll crumble apart, and
Absolutely.
it'll just like it needs to hold the ingredients somehow. To me, that is just the king. It's like soft. It's kind of like warm. It like feels like it was just made. To me, that is king, but you're right. The flour is consistently sort of just like the same everywhere.
You know what to expect.
Even
if you get
in a fresh
tortilla.
flour is actually really good. It tastes almost like a non-level of sort of fluffiness.
Oh, without a doubt. Especially if they toast it up or whatnot.
You gotta kind of toast it up. You gotta wake it up a little bit.
sure.
Because a tortilla, if we're talking about components wise, it's flour, water, and fat and salt. That's all it is.
Beautiful.
And there's magic to that. It's just a really raw flavor, but you got to wake it up. You got to heat it up, let that fat melt back into itself, find its way.
And it's just there to hold everything together. And the bottom line is just there to hold it all together.
And it's holding together some magical things. There's something inside every taco that's got to be good, and that's the filling.
I feel like I have a spiritual experience every time I eat a taco.
What was the last taco you remember having?
Oh, God. The last thing I had was a quesadilla, but that's not a taco.
It can be. Quesadilla can be a taco.
What are you talking about?
Make a quesadilla, open it up, fill it. What? Here, have you had that before? So
It's like a fully made quesadilla. and then
take
put
one tortilla,
more stuff in it, and
put
then
cheese, make a quesadilla.
Oh my God.
Open it up and fill it. Now,
understood.
I wasn't going to
Yeah,
get
no,
to
I-
it until later, but I wrote down birria. Birria is a quesadilla taco almost.
I know what you're talking
Oh
about,
my
yeah.
God.
My eyes have been opened.
It is. So what they do, first off, because like they elevate their tortilla game.
You just go off, my friend. You take it over.
man.
You take it over.
They elevate
You
their
take the
tortilla game.
reins.
They
You
dip
go.
it in,
I should see this man
consomme.
quivering.
Consomme is like a fatty,
getting excited.
a fatty soup. So they dip their tortillas in consomme, and that makes the tortillas orange. I'm talking.
Oh, it's so good.
Orange.
So good.
You
Kraft
fry
mac
that
and cheese
on
orange.
a griddle, and it's got to be a griddle that hasn't been cleaned in a really long time, and it just has fat layers just deeped into it. You toast the fat dipped tortilla on cheese, and the cheese caramelizes at the ends, and then you fill it with typically meat, shredded meat. I believe
I'm closing my eyes
it's
to like
beef.
fully immerse myself.
And it literally, yeah, please do, Ryan.
Okay, I'll go. All right.
Perfect.
Word up.
Everybody's
All
eyes
right,
are closed.
understood.
And everyone
fall asleep, though.
Everyone listening, I need you to close your eyes too.
If you're driving, still do it.
Yep. I need audience participation here.
As I instantly open my eyes, just in shock.
Oh God.
Sorry, Greg. They
Kzoo
fry,
food told me.
they fry
Don't
it,
take us so serious out there.
but the amount of cheese in this quesadilla
Dude.
with the meat in it, and then they fill it with onions and cilantro, and then they serve it side with a consomme for you to dip it in there too.
You know what? I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you prefer regular onions or pickled onions?
Ooh, great question.
Not to take us off track.
And that gets us to
No,
fillings.
it's
I mean,
part of
that
it,
gets
yeah.
us to the
Yeah.
toppings.
It
and what
gets
you
us because
want.
the birria's always got the onions on it. I think for
And
a
it needs it.
taco, I gotta get fresh red onions. But the best pickled onions are also red
Not
onions.
pickled.
Non-pickled.
Incorrect.
But no,
okay.
I admit I see where you're coming from. I love everything pickled.
Pickled is great. Pickled is so
And if it's an option, yeah, throw it on there. You can't beat a fresh onion though.
I think I have to. I think pickled jalapenos are great. Pickled jalapenos are great. Pickled onions, I don't even know if I've tried a pickled onion on my...
Pickled onion.
Oh my God.
I love
Oh
a
my
good pickled
God.
onion. And pickled red onions are king because they
That's-
turn pink.
And they should be like, I think they should be like thin.
Yeah, you got to get
strips.
them
If it's
in
like
the
a
orbital
thick
stripe, orbital
Yes.
cut.
Yep.
And if you don't,
Saturn rings cut.
exactly, if you don't do it that way, guess what happens to them? Based off the cell structure of an onion, once it gets pickled and you don't do an orbital cut, it turns into a measly little thing that falls apart.
Gotcha.
That's a scientific
So
description.
make sure when you're pickling your onions, and the texture just won't be appealing, trust me. When you're pickling onions, you're gonna want to do that orbital cut. What I mean by that is cut in the direction opposite to the root,
Understood, yeah.
into the direction of the root.
I mean, you should be knowing. If you...
Honestly, if you're listening to WIDR FM and you don't know about the orb cut
Yeah, of an onion. Then
of an onion, tune off.
All of my
To the
friends do
left,
the
man.
orb cut.
Just turn it off if you don't got the orb cut down at this point.
Get out of here.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
my God.
the toppings are so important, and I'm glad that you brought up the acidic topping because I think so often tacos are it's the meat or is usually what's present is what's kind of carrying the taco. And so to cut through that fattiness is really important.
Yeah.
What are some of your other favorite toppings that sort of come to mind? Like the ones you like, the veggies, the ones you like throw on top.
Tasha, go take it away.
My God, cilantro. I live, frankly.
We knew it was coming.
I love cilantro.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, we'll make sure.
cilantro dance.
Yeah,
Cilantro
dance.
Come on, sorry.
It's pre-recorded anyway. The cilantro dance is. Sorry, if you don't know, Tasha said cilantro, and because it's Kzoo food, we have to do the cilantro
that's
dance.
so cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Because just why is cilantro need to be on a taco, Tasha?
I mean, it's just the best tacos to me are like you go to a taco food truck, they give you like it's like $3. You know, they give you like 3 tacos, meat, onion, cilantro, maybe some like queso or cheese.
Right.
And that's it, you know.
That's all it needs to be.
Simple.
Don't overcomplicate something that's already so perfect. You know what I mean?
100%.
Wow,
Well said.
What a statement. Almost that needs to be on a billboard, a T-shirt.
Oh my God, we just need a
love that
taco.
one.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
It's so true that a taco is one of the things where the ingredients, the simplicity, I think shines over trying to overcomplicate it. You can throw in a lot of things in there, but at the end of the day, you really only got that tortilla and you got a couple, like you got 3 layers that you could fill before that tortilla is falling apart.
Absolutely.
You got the base layer,
Yeah.
you got a like a blanket layer, and then you got the tops.
The garments.
The garments.
Garments.
Garments. Yeah, wait.
garnish?
Garnish. Oh
garnish.
my gosh. Garments here at 89.1 WIDR FM. Don't forget it. But I mean, I love a good corn salsa, pico. And like, you know, pico's
nice
good.
fresh tomato with the
So
onion.
good.
That kind of sings itself. No, I'm
Some
definitely-
rice, honestly, like I do like rice in my tacos.
It's a great
Like
texture.
brown
That's a
rice or
blanket one
something.
that kind of like falls into it. Yeah.
Especially if it's like Spanish rice with a
A little bit of flavor in
some
there.
flavor, yeah, for sure.
It definitely adds some of that cohesiveness to the taco where all the
absolutely.
ingredients can kind of be together inside the taco. Almost acts as a binding ingredient. In
Oh, for sure.
the rice. That's what I love about that.
It's
Now-
just filler.
But
like
no,
also, I'll be honest,
we
not- he doesn't need- I
can't
don't-
dodge around the fact that a taco is primarily meat.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, it's gonna be meat.
It has to be.
It kinda-
I
it kinda-
don't.
oh, wait,
that's-
well, you
that
can
was
do beans or potatoes or
like there's a lot of stuff.
To
you can
me,
do.
a potato taco is like the you looking at me kind of nasty, Tasha, right now.
I've
man.
never had a potato taco. I've never heard of this.
Potato
There's a
tacos.
lot of different types.
I'm trying to picture it and it sounds starchy.
It does sound very starchy.
Sounds real starchy.
I see what you mean, man. Like it's you can't overload it. It's literally like you kind of when I make them, I
lot
do
of
little
veggies, there's
cubes,
gotta be a lot.
and it's literally like 2 spoonfuls of that,
Oh, that could
and then
be a
you gotta
breakfast
gotta let
taco.
that sort of act as the meat.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
But then, like for those, I really like to make the sauce sort of shine through.
Oh,
in that
for
regard,
sure.
and
Yeah.
so like when I like make my own sort of like chipotle mayo type deal.
Oh,
Well, you know,
Creative over here.
I like to get a little crazy sometimes.
well, chef.
Yeah, and you know when I'm chopping up that fresh garlic, and I'm adding it to that a day beforehand because I know it's gonna need to permeate throughout the overnight. You know, but
my
I do like that's you got to have something with the potato because it goes a little too starchy.
Ovular.
Using the well, you got to use
Whatever.
the orbital cut.
Orbital cut. Thank you. You can't forget that orbital cut
Again, like
from your.
y'all like I seen some of you pickling onions through your windows, and I gotta say, go for the orb cut. Go for the orb cut because a lot of you
Once
are seem to be
again.
lacerating your processes.
Thanks for that, Cully.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm messing up and
Yeah, you
and
got
that's
some
opened my
measly
eyes.
red onions hanging out of your pocket, man. Imagine. It's just like a guy. Nice to meet you, sir. Sorry.
Leaking.
Just reeks of onion.
Yeah.
Just reeks.
There's my little snacks.
But and
That's unhinged.
What do you guys want as your base layer?
meat, right? We're talking about meat still, right?
meat,
Yeah.
or the protein, because like sometimes
Protein, for
beans
sure.
can kind of be in there. too.
mushrooms, even.
Oh, I love a good mushroom taco. I've only had that once in my life, but it was really good.
Wow.
Tasha, take it away. What
For
is
the best kind of meat,
best-
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
what
yeah.
type of protein? I guess.
I'm gonna have to go pork.
The pork, what kind? Like shredded?
Shredded.
Nice. Oh, that, yeah, when it's sort of nice and juicy. That.
Like it has like an official Spanish name, but I don't remember what it is because I'm.
I mean, we could definitely guess, but we're not going.
I'm not going to. I am
we
not
could
going
guess.
to.
I mean.
I think Cully should just guess.
Carne is meat.
Oh yeah, carne asada.
Carne
Carne asada is beef.
Yep. Pork is
Adobo. No, that's a style of cooking.
Whoa.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Oh, I'm so sorry. Carnitas.
Is it really?
No, it's a style, but I think that's traditionally pork. And guanciale is Italian for pork cheek. So we're kind of going in.
Good
Yep. Wow.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. Hey, Ryan, when you're cutting your onions. No, Ryan, man, come on. Are you a chicken man? Are you a classic ground beef?
Yeah, Ryan. Like, what are your
Steak.
Yeah.
Ooh, like strips or like what?
Like diced steak.
Oh,
I don't. There's a name for. I believe it's El Pastor.
Oh yeah.
That I love. I mean, if I'm getting a traditional like Mexican street taco, I want it to be steak.
100%.
For sure. And then like you said, when it's so simple, when it's just that with the onions,
Onion,
and
cilantro,
the garlic, and whatever.
Maybe a little sauce or something, a little hot sauce.
Yeah, whatever hot sauce is usually so good. That like brown, whatever.
You guys should
it is,
do an episode about hot sauce.
Oh,
a wider hot sauce.
I'm just taking a stance.
wider whack.
Wider wings. We should make.
My goodness.
wider
That's a whole
wings.
episode.
You guys could have like a barbecue, like a day.
We should do a live one where we're barbecuing outside. Yeah,
that's such a good idea.
Oh my god, I love that.
And listen, y'all are tuning in, just hearing this. Like y'all are getting some behind the scenes action.
I feel like you're taking
Plans are
it for
being made.
granted if you're just listening and not processing it. I feel like whatever you're doing right now, if you're driving, pull over and just like take out a notepad, write a couple things down.
Absolutely.
What did you learn today? Text your wife, text your kids, say, hey, by the way, tacos for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Because I heard on 89.1 WIDR FM, Kzoo food with Ryan, Tasha, and Cully, and it was the greatest thing that had ever graced my ears, including your laughter, my child.
I could not have said that better myself or any like I don't think anyone could have said that better.
No.
That was
Like, that was poetry.
get on a billboard.
I
Get on a shirt.
appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everybody's time.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for listening to 89.1 WIDR FM. This was Kzoo Food.
Kzoo food.
Kzoo
Tacos.
food.
I'm Cully.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tasha.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next week with a special episode of Redacted.
Yeah, we love you, Kalamazoo. Take care.
Peace.